All right, Shalom. First, I'd like to start by saying all praise to Yahweh by Shemi Rashad, Shemi Kakadash, give my honors to the elders and the apostles of well. Salutations to the brothers that stood the truth and sincerity. My name is Pt.1, and I'm here to prophesy about the downfall of America. One of the major signs of the downfall of America is the children of Israel remembering who they were, according to the Bible. And the Lord sending them to prophesy to let everybody know what was coming. Just like in any other empire or society. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9. It says, "For I think that the Most High hath set forth us, the apostles, last." Last meaning in the ending of Esau's kingdom, in the last days. Everybody know it as the last days. But ultimately, it is the ending of Esau's kingdom. Esau represents the so-called white man according to the scriptures, right, whose name was changed to Edom, you know, as it were appointed to death, right? So the Lord sent his apostles as it were appointed to death, meaning even if they have to die for the word, contending for the faith, man. The prophets in the ancient world did the same, and that's the lot the men have on this side whom the Lord ordained to be apostles. The word apostle means to be sent forth, right? It says, "For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men," right? Spectacle, gaze and stock. You know, people laughing at us and everything, right? Mocking us and everything. They did the same thing to the prophets, man. But that's how you know that you're a prophet, when you fit the precepts, what's in the scriptures, on what it says the prophets went through and how they were talked about, man. "We are fools for Yahweh's sake, but ye are wise in Yahweh." Right? We are fools for, it says Christ, but so-called Jesus Christ's real name is Yahweh according to the Bible, because Yahweh spoke Hebrew, like the scripture said. He didn't speak English, Latin, Greek, none of that, man. So you would have to call him by his real name, man. But it says, "We are fools for Yahweh's sake, but ye are wise in Yahweh." Right? We are fools because we outside in all types of weather, whether it's during the winter time or during the summer. You know, those are the two extremes when it comes to weather. Even out during the rain. Shit that you don't see people in this society doing, or being out there unless they in doing some type of folly or some type of wickedness, man. But not doing the work of the Lord. It says, "We are fools for Yahweh's sake, but ye are wise in Yahweh. We are weak." It says, "We are weak, but we are strong through the Spirit of the Lord," man. We might look weak, but we are really strong. "We are honorable, but we are despised." Right, honorable because we're doing the will of the Lord, the creator of the world. Right? Who, you know, and people don't know, can't grasp that concept, man. But we are despised. They don't want to hear the word. Our people don't want to hear the word to return to the Lord. The rest of the nations don't want, damn sure don't want to hear the word, because the Lord don't even deal with them. So people really, I'm going to look up this word despise. People really hate us for being out here doing what we're doing. Despise, to feel contempt or a deep repugnance for. Feel a strong dislike for, to feel a strong dislike for someone or something because you think that that person or thing is bad or has no value. And that's how they view us, man. This is the same way they view Yahushua. People really hate us. They believe us to be worthless. The Lord ain't dealing with us. How you know the Lord with your background? Why would the God choose you out of everybody else who they feel is way more righteous than you? But the scriptures say that, though. So really, we just following along with what the precepts say. We lining up with the scriptures. That's how you know you're a prophet. 1, 2, 4. Bear with me. This is Matthew chapter 10. Let's see. This is Matthew chapter 10. I'm going to start at verse 19. It says, "But when they deliver you up, take no thought." Well, we can start at 18. It says, "And you shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles." Right, man. And that's how we brought before them via these videos. And then it's going to be physical in the near future. It says, "But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what you shall speak, for it shall be given you in the same hour what you shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death." Because you're going to have people, brothers and sisters that got the truth, and their family who don't have the truth. So they're going to be delivering you to the government to be put to death. Because you're not, your spirit isn't a part of this society, or because you follow Yahweh Shem Yahushai ultimately. You're not bowing down to the ways of the society, which is going to get you destroyed with this society, man. When they pass out that RFID chip, that the MOTB, according to Revelations, you're not going to take it, you know? And they going the society and the government is going to have people look down on you behind not taking it. Because but we actually know the truth on why they pushing it out and shit, man. So the fact that you don't participate in the society and you come in the spirit of the Lord, which condemns the society, is why they going to hate you and deliver you up to be put to death That's just a sign of how much he gonna hate you, man. They're gonna want you to be put to death, just like the apostles, the prophets, Yahushua himself, man. And you shall be hated of all men, see, for my name's sake, right? For coming in the spirit of Yahweh Shemar. But he that endureth to the end, the same to the end shall be saved. Right, man. So when it's time to be put to death, they gonna get, depending on the situation, they gonna give you an ultimatum, more than likely. Are you gonna take this RFID chip, or are you gonna be beheaded, like the scriptures say? The men of the Lord, Yahweh that we have the elect, we gonna be beheaded, man. We're not gonna take Esau's chip to declare himself God over us, man. It says, but when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. Right, man. So in the times we're living in now, and even in them days, man, brothers got to flee to different cities to do the work. You're gonna have to endure everything that's going on. All hell, eventually when all hell break loose and everything, you're going to have to endure that, man. You might have to be in the bush, meaning in the woods somewhere, surviving off of whatever the Lord gives you. There's precepts on that, man. There's examples in the scriptures on that. That's why the book, the scriptures say in Ezekiel, eat the word, because you have to know what you're getting yourself involved in. You have to read them stories. The stories are faith builders, and they let you know that the prophets that were before you, which we are those prophets in the reincarnation, some of them, going through and went through the same things you're going through and are going to go through in the near future, man. That's why you need to read the book. You need to study the book. All right, this is John chapter 15, verse 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Ye are my friends if you do whatsoever I command you. And that was Yahushua's role. That was the prophets in the ancient times role, who laid down their life for the word's sake, for the brethren's sake, for the sister's sake, for the people, man. They did the will of the Lord, and they was put to death for it. We following Yahushua's same footsteps. Yahushua was the leading example. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth, but I have called you friends. For all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain. Right, so the Lord choose the prophets, man. You don't have to go to theological school and just all of a sudden become a pastor because you get some type of certificate from Esau, man. It says, John 15:16, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. These things I command you, that ye love one another. If the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. Right, so when the scriptures say love one another, man, you're supposed to love your brother, man. Starting starting with the elect. I mean, you kind of love your people, but you hate them also in this thing because they evil, wicked, and they hold us back. So you're gonna definitely most definitely hate your people. The scriptures even said, Proverbs, hate the good. I mean, love the good, hate the evil. When people are evil right now, they're not gonna come back to being good into the kingdom. And there's a couple more pieces, but it's slipping my mind. But yeah, but you're supposed to love your brethren that's in this truth, man. Because the people of the world, they're not gonna love you. They're not gonna show you no love. But it says, John 15:17, these things I command you, that ye love one another. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love his own. Right, man. So the world hated Yahushua, and it hates you because you coming in the spirit of Yahushua. If ye were of the world would love his own. Right, that's why you be catching so much hell in the society, because the world only loves its own. They don't love us, man, because they don't love Yahushua. They don't love the what's being taught in the Bible, the scriptures. You know, your pastors are lying to you, teaching you what the devil told them to teach you. Your pastors are sellouts, man. They sold out to Esau. Esau is a so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. And you know there's a chain of command and everything, a government of them on how they run their shit and everything. But all Edomites are the devil, man. It says, John 15:19, if ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Right, man. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. And remember, during Yahushua's ministry, he had to flee. He had to blind people from trying to kill him. Same thing we going through. If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also, right? Because of reincarnation. Yahushua came knowing that all of Israel wasn't going to be of Israel, meaning he know that he was only going to be able to teach certain people, his elect. The elect being chosen. The word is only for certain people. As far as the rest of our people, they hate the Lord, man. They hate his ways. And then as far as the heathen, which are the other nations, the Lord not dealing with them, man. John 15:19 again, if ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also. It says, but all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. Right, man. So you have to understand that Yahushua wasn't sent for everyone. Yahweh, who is so-called God, didn't send Yahweh Shai for everyone to get to know him. You got our people in these different philosophies and these different religions declaring that they know the Lord, but in actuality they don't know the Lord. The Lord gave them a strong delusion. The Lord gave them lies to accept, to believe in. He didn't give them the truth. Verse 22, it says, if I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin. Right, man? See, Yahweh Shai was sent to be a sacrifice for Israel, you know, so that we can be adopted back into the fold, to being, you know, the children of the Lord. See, the Lord had cast us off in our previous history for going against him and worshiping other idols, or cast Israel off, because the elect has always been the same. If you have the elect on this side, it was the elect back then, you know. But the Lord had already, you know, but on this side we also was sinning first before, you know, the Lord woke us up. This is a sad note. But back in the ancient times, Israel was worshiping idols, and the Lord got rid of us. After the covenant with Abraham, putting us in the land, then Israel at one point in time started keeping it, and then they stopped keeping it. Then the Lord cast us out of the land, had us in these various captivities. And Israel really kind of started to forget the Lord, like ultimately forget the Lord. But that's why Yahweh Shai was a sacrifice, so that we can be adopted back in, so that we can be forgiven. But it starts with the elect. But this even go back further. Well, no, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Well, it go back further all the way to the beginning, you know, through the chosen line, through the Adamites, on down. But we'll get into that another day. It's like a better one. All right, this is Matthew chapter 12, verse 30. It says, he that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad. Right, man? So if you're not with the Lord, and you don't understand his doctrine, and the Most High not dealing with you, sorry.